This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into
They have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far.
Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Bronx. ABC is out there with T. Then there's Rollins. It's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. T out there with Dragic. Then there's Dimes. Then there's Doncic. And it's Janshar in at the 4. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns. As well, it's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Now here's Dragic. Doncic. Good on the short little jump shot.
Now, some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Rollins the pass to Clarkson. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. About 1 minute into the first quarter.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed.
A sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that? Down the long ranger. And Dragic no longer the top scoring option for a team, but still heady and dangerous in that way. Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Clarkson passes to Rollins. Back to Clarkson. Latre doesn't go that time.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Up top, Doncic. He has 6. Pass to Janshar. Shot clock at 5.
And how to position himself on that offensive board.
Here's Rollins. Last game he had 28 points. 2 points. That one goes. And considering Dragic, he says he's fine, Brent, being a third or fourth option.
Well, he's so smart, Kevin, because he knows he can't put that kind of pressure on his body, so physically he doesn't want to wear down. But he's played enough games and has so much experience that at the end of the day he wants to win, so he'll pick and choose when it is that he impacts the game.
Here's Rollins. After Luka Doncic's bucket.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. 9 feet out, and the jumper is good. Doncic has got 12 in the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Doncic against Clarkson. Pass to Rollins. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. And here's Doncic from the arc. That shot off the mark. The Bronx goes the other way with it.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Doncic, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Team foul. Goran Dragic. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Bronx shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws. Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game.
Passes to ABC. Here's Toby. And the pass to ABC. Some solid defense from Clarkson. For the Bronx, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Parks passes to Clarkson. Ball stolen. Here's ABC. Bronx grabs the miss.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles.
Here's ABC. After the Bronx picking up a basket just moments ago. They double him with Clarkson. Janjar. Here's Toby. Misses the easy stuff. For the Bronx, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Shots good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 9.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
You can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Toby. No points in the game yet for him. ABC passes to G. It's good from long range. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
To the middle. Here's Aguilar. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's ABC. Second shot up. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Leading by just 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Oh, the slashing Slovenian Goran Dragic told us about his attacking style of play.
Try to get inside the frame and collapse the defense, and then we spray the ball.
Greg, you love that unselfish style, don't you?
Yeah, he can definitely score, but you combine that with his passing and even more for the defense to worry about.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
ABC is out there with P. Then it's G. Then it's Thunder. And it's Janshar in at the power forward. And for the Bronx, T is out there with Champ. Then it's Thompson. Then it's T. And it's Parks in at the 3 spot. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's ABC. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kicks it to G. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. And that's good for 2. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. T, the pass to T. He gets it in there. T's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bronx.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. An offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
And some changes here for the Bronx. ABC's checked in for T. Mr. Fundamentals comes in for Boss. And Rollins subbed in for T. Now here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Pass to Toby. Looking for Dragic, and he gets it there. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Dragic has got his second bucket tonight.
Now, opposing coaches telling their defenders be more physical with Dragic. That time he took advantage and doesn't mind getting knocked around a bit in there.
Rollins with the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Down low, here's Dragic. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Dragic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific patience around the paint area from Dragic there. Calmly knocks one down from the interior.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Up top, Doncic. Got a hand on it.
Flyer, I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Dragic the pass to Toby. Doncic outside. Step back shot. And that one hits back iron.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. He's got to play tough, physical defense.
Here's Rollins, and the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Dragic against Rollins. Doncic from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Here's Champ. He had 15 points last outing. Bangs home the trifecta. Mr. Fundamentals got the lead back up to 7 now for the Bronx.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And slam dunk by Rollins.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Doncic looking it over. The shot that time not on target. The Bronx goes the other way with
2 minutes.
Dragic against Rollins. Back to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Dragic with the rebound. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And throughout his career, Dragic has been a leader. It's a natural fit for him.
Duncan Robinson called him the ultimate leader. Dragic, leader of his national team for a decade now. God just embraces the responsibility of it all.
And Jim gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. Dragic against Rollins. No good from Dragic. The Bronx leading by 9. 1:16 left in the first half. Rollins with the bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest
For him, screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Clarkson passes to Rollins. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Aussie's checked in for the Bronx. T comes in for Rollins. Here's ABC. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. G. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Bronx leading by 14. Here's Clarkson. Good on the shot.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's ABC. Bronx grabs the miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And so it's the Bronx in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Bronx, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
First of all, where's the intensity going to be? When a team is pumping you like this, at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. Keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? Q, an impressive effort here today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. They've got Dragic. He's out there with D. Doncic out there with Dimes. And it's Janšar in at the power forward. It's stolen by Dragic. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And that one is good. Doncic has got 17 now.
Well, there's no doubt that Dragic is a weapon in the open court. He's also a lockdown defender who can come away with crucial steals.
And that one good for Clarkson.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Clarkson on the wing. And the 3 off target.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Doncic with the steal. To the paint. Oh! And he dunks it down.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Timeout called here, the first for the Bronx.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Thunder's checked in for Dimes. Rollins against Dragic. Rollins the pass to ABC. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. 5th is Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Champs checked in for the Bronx. Doncic outside. Here's Chunchar. His 3-pointers off the mark. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Thompson, he's checked in for Clarkson. Doncic with the bucket. The Bronx leading by 9. Here's Rollins, and it's blocked. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Dragic into the lane. Here's Toby. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the line for him here. And so he makes both from the line. The Bronx, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And slam dunk by Rollins.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Second team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. All sorts of time, and that one's good. Junchar's got his first bucket in this one.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Here's Doncic. After the Bronx picking up a basket just moments ago. From deep. Bronx grabs the miss. Mr. Fundamental's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Dragic. And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. No coverage that time. Dragic has got 5 points now in the quarter. The Bronx leading by 6. Here's Rollins. 20 points for him. Here's Aguilar. Goran Dragic grabs the board.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Toby. Doncic finds Dragic. Back to Doncic. 5 to shoot to the inside. And that one's good. Junshon. And now it's just a 4-point Bronx lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called. Bronx.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Here's what's going on with the Bronx right now. Aussie's checked in for Thompson. And T subbed in for Rollins. G, and it's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Toby. And a miss there off the inbound. The Bronx leading by 4. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Aguilar. Pass to T. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Parks passes to Aguilar. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight over Ramos. That one's good, and the Bronx lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Doncic.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Champ. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Toby, the pass to P. He kicks it to G. For the tie. Oh, that's blocked. Trying to end the drought. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
The Bronx, they've made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So we can't get either to fall. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession. Here's Clarkson. T. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game. And really, it's about getting the call right.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The Bronx leads by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for the Bronx, they've got Boss. ABC is out there with T. Then it's T. And it's Clarkson in at the point guard position. Misses from short range.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The quick look, no good that time.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
And the foul called on ABC. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
43% from the floor.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's ABC.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's G. A good finish at the rack off a slip feed.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Timeout call. Bronx on the sideline. Let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Parks passes to Clarkson. Here's T. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Bronx leads by 4. Here's ABC. He takes it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort is not there.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bronx.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Goran Dragic is checked in for ABC. Rollins checked in for the Bronx. Passes it to Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet. Bullseye.
Just like a good coffee mug, you have to appreciate strong handles. Dragic showing him there.
There's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Bronx making a switch here. Thompson's checked in.
And that's why you have to love how good a floor general Dragic can be. Fantastic pick and roll there.
Clarkson outside. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Thompson for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Doncic is checked in for G. The Bronx also with a sub. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Thompson. Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. To take the lead. And the layup is up and in.
Well, when Dragic gets the opportunity to drive, guess what? He's driving. Foot on the gas pedal there.
That's on Goran Dragic. Free throw drops for Rollins.
Shooting for Bronx.
Both good from the line that time. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. The pass to Dimes. Here's Chanshaw. And Dragic has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Pass to Rollins. Going inside. It's deflected. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. It's tipped. Rollins against Dragic. Rollins the pass to T. It's stolen by Dragic. And T is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Dragic. And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
For the Bronx, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here's Rollins. Doncic with the block. And he gets it back. Second chance shot. The shot is good off the backboard. ABC's got the game tied up here for the Bronx. 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Doncic outside. Bronx grabs the miss. Mr. Fundamentals got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Rollins. Pass to Ramos. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
14 foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead.
taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Doncic with the bucket.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Collins against Dragic. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Drills it from outside. Mr. Fundamental's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
A second chance effort. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Q.
Nick, Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Champs checked in for the Bronx. Chanchar, the pass to Dragic. No good off the back of the rim. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Passes it to T. Here's Rollins. Finding the lane. Come! What a difference in this crowd right now.
That's how you silence a building.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad.
ABC's checked in for T. And the home team has possession. They get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
4th team foul. Shooting for the home team, Vlatko Chanchar.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. T's checked in for the Bronx. Both shots good from the stripe.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Timeout called, Bronx. They lead by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those 5 seconds away.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
5th team foul.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
Timeout called, Bronx. They're up by 2. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
3rd personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
From deep. Can't connect.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
So a close game, seeing the Bronx taking this one. this win such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.